All right, guys, how's it going? Check it out. Okay, so we're gonna get back to sanding again today. I've got a second coat of the 3M body filler on here, and I'm starting to like what I feel in terms of just the transition. Dude, this 3M filler is amazing. One thing I feel like is how much I have left of the hardener is I'm thinking I was using a little bit too much hardener, because I have a lot of the gallon left, but very little of the hardener left. So thanks, guys. Hang in there. We'll see you soon. Ow! All right, guys, let's take a quick look here. Not too quick. Try not to make anyone ill. Working on getting that part done now. Working on the top. So this was actually really interesting to see too. So I'm going to show you the seam right there. And now, where is it? Where is it? Hey guys, what's happening? All right, so this is the cool thing. I've given a lot of thought to how I'm going to repair this hood, and what I've decided is I'm going to take this piece of 1x tubing and I'm going to actually cut it starting from like a 0 point, like just right here, and then coming down. I don't know if it'll be a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch or the full inch, but what I'm going to basically do is I'm going to bridge from this point right here to this point right here, and put the channel down, so it'll be pretty flush with this. So it'll raise this up a little bit, but then we'll put that channel on here, we'll zap it, and I'll release whatever come-alongs or whatever I have holding that on, and then if it stays at that, it stays. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
How about now?
Yes.
Yeah?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this down. We're gonna flip that over and not use this side with the bird turd, but we need to sort of start the goal, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from here to here. So that's our first thing, is to get it down to that size. So like 58 3/4. Well, that's out of view, but anyways, there it is. 2 points from there to there gives me a straight line, unless that other end is not straight. and then I get a crooked line and a crooked line, but then they match. So maybe that's not the worst thing. And I'm using the pen's thickness. I'm not gonna freehand it. I'm rubbing the pen along because it'll give me the consistent dimension. Oh, I'm stuck. All the way across the piece. Because honestly, if it's not straight, it will always cause problems. That's the shape, so I'm gonna cut that out. So we're gonna switch over to time lapse, because this will just be cutting and then placing. We can log back in. Woo! All right guys, so check it out. So I've been going back and forth, just checking, setting it into place, trying to get it right about the same place every time. And my inside seam here is starting to actually look really nice, and I'm happy. The backside is just not really even connecting in some of the spots, and frankly I don't know if there's anything I can do or if I even should deal with it, but I feel like I want to get it a little bit tighter, so I'm going to keep grinding on the couple spots I have over here. Okay, so I'm just going to keep grinding and enjoy. Clamp failure. How about we try that again? Peekaboo, you can't see me. Not yet. This is the fresh can of 3M premium body filler. Oh, I like this stuff. I can just tell in the texture. I'm not even experienced in this, but I can just see the texture of this is so fine. Oh. Sorry if I'm in your way. Oops. Just drag my finger through it. I'm not going to try to be too thick. Whew. My left arm is tired. I mean my right arm actually. Alright, I'm going to start with this. Get a quick... I'm literally just going to try to fill it in and not actually gap anything, if that makes any sense. I don't want to bridge anything. I just want to get material into the space, and we'll do all of the rest later. I just wonder how many of you guys get Bondo in your hair. Because if I had hair, I guarantee it, I would have this all over it. Yeah. A good intention gone bad. Yeah. Okay, like I see junk in here. Why? I don't. Already? That's not cool. All right. Well, another round. Hey guys, all right, so check it out. So we're gonna finish sanding this top up here today. If you don't know, or if I hadn't told you before, which I think I may have, there was the drip rail that went all across the front here. What was really sort of annoying and frustrating about it was I saw that somebody had placed like a putty or some sort of body filler into that channel, and I'm not sure why they would have done that. Because all that ended up doing was creating, like, imagine you have sort of a taco shape and they stuff something right in it like this. Everywhere around it you could see where moisture had seeped in and started eating away at it. So there were a couple locations, especially right here through the center, that were filled with rust all the way through, and I actually had to replace a couple pieces up here, and I had several pieces underneath that I had to do like little L pieces. So we've got my 80 grit, and I'm just going to get to town on it. Ooh. So that's the first part is just getting right down to my base. So the second thing is, I know that there's a line that goes all along the front here. Actually, you can see it pretty well right here. I want to carry that all the way through. So I'm going to try to sand down all of this up here and get back down to the original. Alrighty, we'll check back in a little bit. I'm gonna finish off a little bit more here. I think I'm gonna hit it with some 150, and then we'll put some more mud. Got definitely a spot here. There's a couple little long runs right here. All right, let's take a look. It's got another coat on it. Actually, this is probably one of the best ones I've done yet. I love having the fresh one put on there. And we'll take a quick gander at the state of the truck here a little bit closer. Still some finishing to do here. I'm going to switch sides, maybe the lighting will be a little better. This used to be the gas cap. Fill in this seam. Still have to sand all this. Now we're onto this side. Clearly more sanding to get done there. Just did all this yesterday. Okay. Got that seam all started filled in. So need to sand the heck out of that. Look at that. I'm stoked. I think it came out excellent. All right, guys. Well, this has been an amazing trip. I've been enjoying it. The sanding is definitely an excellent workout. I understand why a lot of guys don't want to do it. This is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And you know what the thing is for me is I want to have it as perfect as I can get it. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to just have to draw a line at some point and say, move on. So anyways, guys, we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Sorry for the spinning around. We're going to keep rocking and rolling on this. I'll probably do some more time lapse of the sanding, and then we got to get rid of this scaffolding. And then we need to address all of the stuff down here.